outside again. Hey, right about now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that felt so warm. I love it. Welcome to the beautiful avant-garde. Give it up for the beautiful avant-garde. If you're here for a good time and a great time, you are in the right place. Because guess what? You're at right about now, Poetry Wednesdays. Yeah, give it up for being here. If this is your first time here, let me hear you say hell yeah. Oh my God, you're welcome. If you're like, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this shit, let me hear you say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, and y'all follow directions. I love this shit. Oh my God, this is about to be a great night. My name is Sharika Mitchell. I'll be your hostess with the mostest for this evening. I put on lotion for y'all. I rub in between my toes and shit. I wash my hands, so okay. Before we get into the night, I gotta go with some brown housekeeping rules, right? First and foremost, everybody pull out your phones, pull out your phones, pull out your phones. Put them bitches on silent, okay? Put them on silent. We don't want to hear your ringtones. We don't want to hear your vibrate Android. I know. Y'all vibrate be strong as hell, okay? Y'all will shake the whole building. Turn that bitch off, okay? No, I'm fucking with you. Just put it on silent. We want to make sure everybody that comes to the stage tonight gets the love they deserve, okay? It takes a lot to get up here, and we want to make sure you give them your undivided attention. Now, if you feel the need to be on your phone, okay? If you got to take a phone call, do that shit in the parking lot. It's a taco truck out there. Yeah, right in the parking lot, hot and ready for you. I think it's the best tacos in Houston from a taco truck. So I'm just saying, check it out. Take my word for it. If you don't like it, that's your taste bud, not mine. If you're like, damn, sure, I need to utilize the restroom. The restrooms are on the inside of the building. Now let's talk about parking. I do this every time, and somebody should always get told. Okay, we don't want that tonight. We're having a great night, right? Yeah, okay, because I ain't paying no toll ticket, none of them bitches, okay? I'm gonna let you know. If you are parked in this parking lot right here, and you are not parked in the center, I don't know why your ass would be parked in the center. Ain't no lines in the center for you to park there. Okay, if you are parked like an asshole, that's what I call you, an asshole, because you park like one. Now is the time to go move your car. Okay, if you get cussed out, if I get cussed out, you get cussed out. We get cussed out together. We are a family in the cuss out world. Okay, because somebody go, I gotta go to work. It ain't my car. You tell them, look, okay. So if you are parked in the center right now, now is your time to go move your shit. If you park in the vegan parking lot, they got beef, they will take it and tow your shit. Okay, there's a sign. If you park on the street next to them, they will take it and tow you. If you park in this retail parking lot, they got a big ass sign. Okay, they got two colors on that sign. That said, don't park here. They will take it and tow you with the quickness. Okay, y'all know City of Houston don't play about that towing. They will come, snatch you up, and go. If you are unsure where you are parked, now is the time to go check your vehicle. If you parked on the street on that side, I think you're good. I hope you read the sign. I ain't even from here for real. We got parking out the way. We good? Now, audience, we are a community, right? So when somebody come in at some point in this show, your job is to leave. Hey friend, do you know where you parked? Okay, they will take it and tow your shit. Okay, they gave that warning. If you're like, damn, Sharika, what goes on at an open mic? Somebody say, damn, Sharika.
Damn, Sharika.
What goes on at an open mic?
What goes on at an open mic?
Oh, a lot of fucking shit. Let me tell you, right? People are gonna come up here, they're gonna do poems, and you have a job to do, audience. Somebody say, what is that job, Sharika?
What is that job, Sharika?
To treat everybody that comes to the stage like a family member, right? And yeah, you almost there. I like that, right? And so as poets, we feed off of energy. So energy could be snapping. Somebody snap for me. Somebody snap for me. Okay, some of y'all actually, okay, we're gonna work through it. Energy could be clapping. Somebody clap for me. Somebody clap for me. Energy could be stomping. Somebody stomp for me if you're able to. Somebody stomp for me. It could be jingling your keys. Jingling your keys. One person drove? Y'all ain't got no responsibilities? Okay, I know that's right, friend. She said, I got hell of responsibilities. Look at the keys. Energy could be a hell yeah. It could be a spit that shit poet. It could be a ooh.
Whoa.
Or so nasty, it's like ah. It's a la. It's a okay, I'm getting carried away. But y'all get the point, right? Everybody that comes to the stage is a family member you choose, and we want to make sure you show them all your love and all your undivided attention. Poets, when you get on the stage, you see how I'm talking into the mic? That way everyone can hear me. Please do the same. You spend a lot of time, a lot of hard work on your poem. And we want to make sure everyone can hear it from start to finish, okay? That's cool with y'all? Don't bring y'all strong asses up here breaking my mic, okay? Some of y'all be strong as fuck, okay? Somebody say grip.
Grip.
And stroke.
And stroke.
Say grip.
Grip.
And stroke. Okay, you get it. Okay, squeeze and move. Whatever you gotta do, okay? That's how you maneuver the mic. Don't bring no strong ass up here breaking the mic. When you have an intro, you should not have an outro, poets. This ain't Sinners, ain't no rolling credits part 2 and 3. If you get it, you get it, okay?
Spoilers.
Spoilers, for sure. Make sure that your introduction is not longer than your poem, okay? And if it is, we got other things to talk about, okay? It's National Poetry Month, your ass should be writing some shit, okay? Not a whole introduction instead of the poem. I have one rule for the night, right? Y'all know what my rule is? Have fun, that too, that's implied. Mine is respect the mic. So we kind of talked about it, touched on it earlier, but when I say I got one rule for the night and the rule is,
Respect the
okay,
mic.
if I gotta do that in between the show, that means some of y'all run me out mouth a little bit too motherfucking much. Okay, during the performance, I will come and sit by you. I got a cordless mic. We want to make sure everyone that comes to the stage tonight feel all your love and all your energy. Cool? That's good with y'all? Audience, you ready to get this show started? Y'all sure y'all ready to get this show started? Audience, you ready for your first artist of the night? Let me hear you say, hell yeah. Okay, I need all the love. This way you clap, this way you snap, this way you give me all the energy. And give it up for Amir Safi.
Shy tonight, so if I say something that you like gas me up, okay?
I like that!
Exactly. So my name is Amir, but I prefer the noun Bardist. You ain't gotta be hard to outwork the hardest. I'm a farmer planting bars when it's not time to harvest. I watch my bars growing up bars like I'm at Avant Garden. Rewind, remind me, what's that bar again? If I drop that bar again, then it's a bargain bin. Oh snap, where have you been at? My bars get snaps and snap bars, and when they're feeling themselves, they flip back to snap back. My bars are bars of the times. They hop and skip genres. They're double Dutch and double entendres. I guess you could call them chandras. Rhymes, my bar's nice. Stay light on their feet, dig deep and flightless. Listen, they try to put me on a no-fly list, but I'm the flyest, and you can't bar up the sky. You don't understand. My bars stay stuck like they're Cardi B busting out the belly band. My bar's heavy, my bar ton. But I am no simp, son, I am swimming in Barton Springfields, listening to the sound of silence with Simon and Art Garfunkel. I'm swerving, curses and hearses. Serving up verses like I'm employee of the month at Sabaro. Don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow. America tried to ban us, but this country cannot bar me with an army. Bar me or guard me. I'll put up 16 and a quarter like I'm James Barton, Charles Narkley or Charles Hartley. I'm Harley Quinn on John Stark's Harley. I'm Bardia Starks meets Rhea in a bar sipping tea with Baby Bop and Barney at the house of Tarley fermenting barley. I'm effed up. I try to keep my head up even when I see low green. I ask death, what else does the Grim Reaper bring? I'm the homecoming king, a mix between Aziz and Bari and Rupi bars. They try to tell me that I'm a monkey with these bars. But really, I'm a person. I'm a Persian, so I'm more like Barius the Great. Americans want to call me a terrorist, but I'm Iranian and American. So I guess to the rest of the world, I'm a barbarian. There's so much hate in this world. There's so much hate in this world that it makes you feel like you are barking in the parking lot. But maybe we should all stop parking in the parking lot. I am barking and snarling. Umbarku bursting from the seam, serving up gnarly Jabari Barnacle, boxing bars like a barista from Nut If You Butt is my national anthem. I don't know the words of the song, but I know what I'm supposed to do when it comes on. Like Mario, I'm Super Nintendo with the ninja stars. Listen, I've got bars from Texas to the Middle East. Allahu Akbar to praise God and make people run away afraid of me. And I quote, I pledge allegiance to the bars. That's Brinley Caballero. Don't ever forget what day comes before.
I like that. I like that. Audience, that is so good. Okay, y'all clap. Y'all reacted. Y'all listen real good. Okay, y'all give it up for the artist one more time. I love that. So, like, you know, if you're like, damn, shit, I'm a little thirsty, y'all turn around and wait to my bartenders. Y'all give it up for Fenton and Anjanette. They're not even looking, but they take you care of you. I heard it's frozen watermelon, margaritas, okay, it's sangrias, okay, a lot of ilk. But the bar is open, they'll take care of you. And so part of this phenomenal poetry show, right, we have a feature. Somebody say feature. No, I need y'all to believe it. Somebody say feature. Feature. We got Kelsey Bigelow in the building. Everybody turn around and say, hey, Kelsey. So Kelsey's all the way here from Iowa, right? If you're like, damn, you just said, wow. Look at it. She was like, wow, that's far as fuck. It is. And so we want to make sure we support the artists. And by supporting the artists, his books on sale, his CDs on sale. Go talk to the artist. She'll be closing out the show after the second half of our list. That's cool with y'all? That's cool with y'all? Frank, you looking at the cup like it's empty. Go ahead and refill it, okay? I see you over there. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Y'all know what to do. I need all the love. I need all the energy. Give it up for Sonya. Come on. To the mic. To the. Y'all pop.
Hi guys. They say you die, that your heart no longer beats. Words I don't believe, so I march up to your doorstep like a prayer stuck on repeat. They say you died, but I'm in your house, so I'll find you outside by the poolside, through the silence or a landslide. On the edge of the wrong side, I'll find you in every lifetime. So I start to rip the floorboards until both my hands are full of splinters. I peel the paint off the walls with my fingernails. I sink my teeth into the wallpaper. I bite it clean off the dining room wall. Where are you hiding? They say you died. So I yank the wiring from the fans. I smash every mirror. Claw at the paintings. I splash the pillows. Empty the drawers. I strip the closets. Turn the carpets inside out. I mutilate every stuffed toy I can find. They say you died. So I pluck each blade of grass, rip the flowers from their roots, and tear pages from books as I search for you in between the words. They say you died, so I unmake your whole house, unstitch its seams, unravel this place to the bone. But I can't find you anywhere. So I sit in the wreckage, and I scream your name. They say you died, but I wait for you to walk through the front door and mend everything I've mangled in my desperation to find you. Where are you? They keep telling me you died. They're telling me I'm violently grieving you in denial. They're telling me I've become a storm no one can console, irrevocably carrying your longing like a wound that never stops throbbing. I try to contain the chaos, try to reason with rage, always inaccurately policing with pain, demanding it behave, but all at once is the scream to shatter the silence of your absence. They say you died. How can that be? Because I'm still here. Still tied to this world. In my dreams, I always find the afterworld, but I'm paralyzed. I'm stuck in this horrible place I no longer recognize because you died.
You was trying, friend. You was working hard as fuck on that snap, y'all. She was like, yes. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah. Hey, y'all know what to do. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Give it up for a shot. To the mic, to the mic. All the way to the mic. All the way to the mic. Hey, you got fans. Okay, we had to get the concert for real. I'm stargazing. Come on now. Look like you about to deliver a good word.
I was over there trying to figure out which one I was going to put.
Stay ready.
Alright. A or B? B. So B was no one more word. Some nights of work crying for. My bad, y'all. I'm Sha Trilla, SHATRILLA. Y'all gotta look me up and subscribe. It's on YouTube as well. So, give it to you. Some nights of work crying for, battles worth dying for. If you and I desire more, no one more worthy. Some nights of work crying for, battles worth dying for. If you and I desire more, no one more worthy. For nights I've been searching, feels like eternity. Hear my battle cry. Okay. Couldn't write or read. And it seems that I saw through the poetry. Watered by faith in love, filtered by your desires. When your back is against the wall, you gotta go through like an elephant or buffalo. Heaven still a free throw. I'm unraveling the rainbow. When it rains, we're the same boat. Like a stranger in a manger, I'ma have to rearrange her. Some nights are worth crying for. Some battles are worth dying for. You and I desire more. No one more worthy. In the shadows of the deep, unravel the mystery below the gravel skin deep. Some nights not for the weak. If my problem is with me, conquer the storm within. Forgive your life trying. Some battles are worth dying. This is the land of the mighty. No one more worthy. No one more worthy. No one more worthy. Some nights are worth crying for. Battles worth dying for. You and I desire more. No one more worthy.
Y'all lucky I can't sing for real, okay?
No one more worthy.
I'm gonna practice, okay? Put me in the background. Put the auto-tune on me though, okay? Poetry, y'all see how she do that? Like poetry? Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah. That was like a slow burn. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah. Okay, I like that. I need y'all to start clapping, start clapping, start clapping all the way to the mic. Give it up for a lady. And come on, lady. Yeah. Looking beautiful in this blue. Looking like a star you want. Y'all applaud the boys all the way to the stage.
Hey everyone, how you doing? If you'd like to follow me, because I know I'll forget after. You can follow me on Elevated Soul Healing. Across Soul Healing. I talk about consciousness, about healing, living my healing journey. So I'm going to share one called Birth of a Woman. There we are. And it's more that I was seeking love outside myself, and so this is what this whole
got this, poet.
I was right here. She grabbed my hand. I usually don't talk my shit, but tonight, fuck that. I'm standing on business and my ego. I'm the matchbox, lighter, fluid, and flicker. Call me the pyro trinity. I got a spark for the tongue. I'm the fireman, for fireman, and you niggas still can't put me out. Energy like wildfire. By now the floor is lava. Somebody call the fire brigade. I'm about to burn this bitch down. Sounding all simile, sending shots to Little Piece, have you thinking I'm the bartender. The way I'm pouring a punchline that leaves your chest burning, I'm something like a firebender. The scorch and sizzle in a sea of flames, and don't I make blazing the stage look so pretty? Y'all give it up for our artists. And y'all give it up for Lady A coming to the stage.
You got this, poet.
Over and over again, here I am, going to these places that have takers within, saying no, over and over again. Please just get to know this person inside, hoping it will be different this time, not walking away when my body says leave, but curious to stay. Is it really true? Will it be different this time? Hoping and wishing for someone new. A little kiss on the cheek, a little peck on the neck, and saying, no, that's not what I want. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you respect me? Letting them know over and over, just get to know my soul. Why didn't I walk away when I was supposed to? Why didn't I stand up for what I need? Always promising what they intend to give or do, and it's really not true. Just wanting to pop or jewel or break it down because they only want to please themselves and their dick. It's the best thing in town. Ha ha ha. If they only knew. Why is there always a price to pay when you're a woman? Is it because they can see a vessel of pure light, always wanting to get in there to feel and taste your delight? Can't get enough of your sight, and acting so polite in spite of their true intention. Why can't I walk away? Why can't I say, fuck you, you don't respect me? Why can't they hear me? Do I have a whisper? Or is my voice locked away? Go find another to give your trickery so you can have your victory, or finally see us as a soul. I know you wouldn't want to do the same thing to your grandmother, mother, aunt, sister, or daughter. I know you wouldn't want to fuck your best friend, even though in another life your soul was probably your girlfriend. Wake up and understand we are all one being, a part of the Creator which is all-seeing. Fuck you, no more bowing down to men who only adore their dicks so round again, thinking it's the best thing in town. Wonder why I can't walk away. Wonder why I can't stay to my truth. I'm just so tired of the repetition, always wanting there's something with words that mean nothing and promises told and intentions spoken, never coming together. Just words from a soul that is broken. We are all flawed from our teachings from the past, just wanting love and comfort, to put our hurt aside, always remaining compassionate, telling ourselves it's okay, just not the shame, hoping it will never happen again. You watch this and know that this story is written and can be changed. Be very clear, I am not a toy or a puppet. I am a human being with a heart so full and pure. And I'll protect myself if it presents itself again, loving myself more than I've ever known before, over and over again. It's me. I can allow these moments to destroy the soul inside. However, I'll move up and bring glory and give grace to myself. Sharing these moments of truth, hoping it will be heard for the next one to hear, letting them all know it's okay. Just love yourself and walk away. Give yourself grace and start to see the beautiful power that lays inside you. You are loved. You are to be treasured by the ones you love. Fall into the truth. You are within the Creator from above.
fuck with y'all, okay? Because that was my favorite cousin just now. The way I was like, yeah! I was like, God did. I just give it up for yourself. That was beautiful. Oh, my goodness. So our next artist, right? He's actually monster. So I need everybody to turn to your left, which is my right. And I need y'all to start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Give it up for Jim. Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Y'all keep it going for yourselves. All right. So I wrote this in my late teens. It was like one of the first comedy pieces that I wrote. And we met on my first trip through adult detention. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Life is rough, but life is fair. I had a home, but I wouldn't stay there. I've got a new home now. It's called TAEC. It's definitely not the place for me. 3 hots and a cot, that's all that you get. The hots ain't so hot and the cot ain't worth shit. The beds are hard, they're constructed of steel, and you could hardly call what they feed us a meal. They give us only a spoon with which to eat our food, and if you ask me, I think it's kind of rude to leave the lights on all night long and then wake us up at the crack of dawn to feed us some garbage like oatmeal or grits or applesauce that'll give you the shits, or toast that is as hard as concrete but doesn't taste as good. I just can't see how anyone could eat this shit that they call food. From breakfast to lunch, most will sleep, only to awaken at their drink's deep to the nightmare of another disgusting meal, a hot link, or something of even less appeal. From this day to my court dates, I will pay very close attention, and never again will I commit the sin of driving under suspension, and never again do I hope to see Tulsa Center of Adult Detention.
He just said, I ain't going back, okay? I'm gonna live right. Y'all be putting next artist. Yeah, okay, yeah, almost there, yeah. So this next artist coming up, she actually will be your feature on May 7th, and I'll be back again as the host. Okay, I might have to like match my sexy, okay? Because she's gonna be coming sexy as fuck, okay? I gotta show her little leg down and all of that. So right now, audience, what I need from you, I need y'all to start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. All the way from the back, give it up for a black swan. Look at you walking. Boy, you gotta get out that bitch. Period. Y'all party.
How y'all doing tonight? So I'm Black Swan. I have a show on Saturday. It's called Poetry. Yeah, every poet on the mic, their job is to inspire you to go home and do some grown shit. And then next Saturday is my birthday showcase. It's the evolution of a grown ass woman. Do we have any grown ass folks in this building? Good, because I love saying grown ass shit. Yeah. Let's see. I'm too old to be your naughty girl. I'm classy, but I do like it nasty. I don't have that ordinary cat. Mine is better than that. She's upper class and a little bougie, so naturally, she chooses. If you ever chosen to eat at the Y, you know, the place between my thighs. You in for a treat, so bon appetit. If you never had vegan pussy, then you don't know what you're missing. Since you are what you eat, her juices will have you licking your lips and sucking your teeth. Her aroma will make you weak in the knees. Her taste will keep you on your knees. Each position will taste different, so try flight and do all 3. Upside down, right side up, in between thrusts. That's the way I like to fuck. She's ready for you because you've taken the time to warm her up. Walls relaxed, naturally lubricated. My she sees you elongated. OMG, we wasn't expecting to see what you're going to be. Relax, bitch, relax. We've been waiting on this. You know how hard it is to find that good shit. Someone that match our nasty, not too brashy, and turned on we get a little trashy. So go on, move those hands, open the gate and let them in. We don't run from dick. We grown ass women. Look how that pussy fit him like a glove. Got him in his feelings thinking he in love. Swallow him whole. Gonna relax that booty hole. Tonight, I'ma take whatever you give. Just consider me your submissive. I'm on my knees. Do as you please. Spank me. Choke me. Rob me. The pleasure is yours. Let your hands and tongue explore the body. Now take a tour. Hands up, legs spread. Your journey to the bottom awaits. I ain't come to play. I came to slay. Lift me up like a derrick. Ain't for my oil well. You done struck gold. So it's almost time to say farewell. But before we do, take a moment to reset. Cause you gonna need it for round 2. I don't want you to move, just let me feed on you. Do I have your permission to get nasty with you? I'm about to explore your body and taste every part of you, as your meat is the only kind that's gonna get close to this teeth. There's some things I wanna try on the sexual menu, but because of the time, this is to be continued. Like Swan Poetry out. Y'all know I'm in BK Swan Poetry Network.
I can't even look at the mic the same. Oh my God. Relax your booty hole, okay? Y'all, somebody pissing me off at work. Relax your booty hole. The shit is tight. Loosen it up. Whatever you gotta do. Some people looking at me like, what the fuck did I just walk into? Now, when she said the Y, like the Y, I said, oh, this is the adult Y, okay? Adult only Y. You know what? The water park did. I know that's right. Damn, y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, come with y'all. Almost forgot. Y'all start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. And give it up for Juliet Lamar. Come on, Juliet. You've been nasty. You've been nasty. Yeah. Somebody gon' match mine. Somebody gon' match mine. Juliet, you gon' match your free? She got to tell that. She said, y'all applaud the vote, applaud the vote, applaud the vote.
After what just happened, I think I'm gonna have to change.
Change the poem or what? What you okay. Thought it was a different P-word. Panties, okay.
I'm gonna ride on the wings of the sister that came before, the birth of a woman. I appreciated that journey. I relate. And this is not a poem to anything outside of myself. It's all within. And the harmony that we can create between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Not seeking outside of ourselves where we have it been, which is self-love.
Let's go, Poet.
Have you ever loved a woman as mystery, as mapless country, as stubborn temple? If you have, then you know. A whole woman is not a conquest. She's not an answer to be won or a shape to be praised. She's the thunder behind your silence, the mirror you flinch to look into, the gravity that asks, will you stay grounded when I rise. To be near her is to accept that she will never belong to you. Not because she may not love you, but because she already belongs to her fucking self. This is not seduction. This is sovereignty. This is not permission. This is remembrance. So I ask you, do you dare hold space for the presence of a whole woman who will not shrink to come forward to you, to comfort you, to make you feel okay? Can you hold her gaze without needing to own it? Can you honor her fire without trying to tame it? Can you love without conquering? Can you listen without fixing? Can you stay with her when her truth asks something of you? If you dare, then treat her like a poem that melts in your mouth. Hold her face like water that's meant to save your life. And I say, drink me with absolute devotion. Let your tongue slowly permeate the contours of my clavicle. Kiss the rising of my thighs with your eyes closed in prayer. With a gentle knock on the door, patiently waiting, stand at the doorway until you're invited and welcomed. Breathe in my laughter. Hold my universe in your iris like a dream. Surrender. Without letting go of my hand while I sleep. Know that you can never own me, but I long to be held in your arms. See me with your hands in the dark, without flinching at my shadow. Let the crepuscular span of my wings unfold, expand and yield, because this is the only way I can be. Totality.
Yeah, give it up for the poet. Talking shit. Yeah. I almost broke out into a dance right now, okay? I was like, she was in that note. Did you see it? She was, okay. I thought y'all was missing a concert, bitch. You come right here. Without the cardboard cut prices, that's all I'm saying. Y'all ready for the next artist? I'm here to say, hell yeah. Y'all know what to do. I need all the love. I need all the energy. And give it up for your next artist. Give it up for Tokay.
Let's go, Poet.
This is my first time back at Right About Now in 10 years.
Oh my God. On the count of three, everybody say welcome back. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back.
Yes, so I moved to London, and I'm going to do a poem for you today. I was inspired by a poetry night where they asked us to write a piece about chocolate. So I remixed it a little bit because chocolate in America and London are very different. I hope you enjoy it. Made up of cocoa butter, milk, and sugar, I am my favorite type of guilty pleasure. The world's favorite type of sweet, the essence of me, loved by most yet detrimental to some. I quickly realized that when things go wrong, you don't take responsibility for consuming me, but find anger when you see how much I'm changing you. And even though you hate that I've changed the way that you look, you still have to thank me for the days where I was the only reason that you would smile. I made us a melting pot, wrapped up into one, not scared to dip into this fondue when you realized that you could take as much as you wanted because the fountain would never stop. Wrapped up for too long when you needed to feel warm, it was so easy to wrap you up in my arms, and I filled myself with different flavors to show you that I was ever changing, but was disappointed with the look on your face when you got a taste of a side of me that you did not want. See, I was sometimes the white and simple version of me, the type you felt you could show to the world as a prize, and at other times bitter and dark, but authentically mine, but still not enough in your eyes. I'm surprised that you still longed after my Hershey's kisses, obsessed over my gâteau until we plateaued. I don't know how something that you used to love so much is no longer present on your weekly shopping list, more like a product at the back of the shelf when you need a quick fix, adequate for the short term, but when you're finished with me, you discard my wrappings into the trash while you digest my inside. But I suppose it was just a phase, like when you go months loving the nuttiness of my M&M. when you loved spending time with me because all I would do was make you snicker when I was the Milky Way in your galaxy, and you refused to let this love slip through your buttered fingers when our love grew from mountains to mountains and all I could see was your almond joy. I suppose it is no surprise that you wanted to take 5, focus on the other sweets, and leave me. After all, there will always be someone who wants a bit of chocolate.
Because it's somebody, okay? It's somebody want a piece of this treat, okay? Wow. Y'all heard the snicker, the Butterfingers? Oh my God. Piece of this chocolate, I'm gonna say that. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Can I use that? Always somebody want a piece. Yeah, that's just, woo! I love shit today. Okay, it's glistening, not that much, but okay. Are y'all ready for the next artist up here? Say hell yeah. Y'all know it's sitting. I need all the love. I need all the energy. Give it up for Climax. Climax. All the way to the shade. Climax. Should I be over here doing a sexy dance while you come? Okay. Climax to the stage. Climax to the stage. To the stage. Oh, this is a trap. Okay, the trap. Okay. Am I in a Grand Theft Auto video? Come on, Climax. We might be Sims character. I don't fucking know what this is. Y'all applaud.
Hi.
You got a grip and stroke, Climax. Don't grip. Okay, hold on now. Grip, squeeze. Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta slide it in. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Climax, K-L-I-M-A-X-X. 2 X's because I got 2 X's and they want 4 after no counts. I am on IG, see the silver hair is me. So the one I'm gonna do is called Morning Wood. Morning Wood.
Bitch, let me go get a fucking drink.
It's something about that thick, long morning dick. I dream about it, have nightmares when I can't get to it. Bend me over and handle me, pull my hair and spank me while in it. Shoot that pool stick and drill up in me. I like more wood. Y'all like more wood? Ooh, that dick got a sister about to get locked up behind it. Driving by your house and stalking. Out on your social media, all toxic and shit. Didn't I say I like more than wood?
Period.
Period. Ooh, I can damn near taste it. Put that T-I-P on my lips. Finger fucking on that aggressive shit. Now spread my thighs and move horizontally. I like your wood. I'm about to call your mama, tell her thank you for making you. I'm about to add your name to my deed behind it. Didn't I say I like more than wood? You know, like suck them babies and spit their ass out. Type of shit. I like more than wood. Let me taste it. Did I say let me taste it? Hell, you can taste it while I lick it on that 69 wet type of shit. But first, let me stop thinking that you might be single. Cause fuck it, since you're here, you're mine. But I'm gonna need you to give it to me one more time before you leave. Take me to the climax that I am.
Oh my God. Oh, in the morning. Okay. She said I support gummy workers. Okay. She said he proposed. He proposed. She said she don't give a fuck fuck who you with, okay? I'm fun, then you mine tonight. You know what you just signed up for? He said, fuck it, I'm here, I'm with it. Yeah, in the morning, y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all know this is why I need all the love. Don't get tired on me, I need all the energy. I see y'all over here. Y'all give it up for Zach. All the way to the mic, Zach to the mic, Zach to the mic.
We got a new sound.
Yeah, Zach to the mic, Zach to the mic.
What's up, guys? Can I get another hell yeah? Yeah! So I'm coming out from Washington State. It's my first, day I'm doing Houston. This I wrote in rehab actually. When I come to think of it, so I call it violence and violins. Violence and violins. The madness of men personified by the stroke of a pen. Invisible strings pull on me like an instrument. Watch me dance like a mannequin. Chasing perfection has been a bust, so I must become a modern Anakin. An insurrection turns this empire to rust. The flames consume all, but we're dancing in them. That's why they feel it's justified getting high and they're wearing black denim so they can put on their mask with their ties because they think that's what a man does. Society throws a tantrum and Satan has a fandom. Demons lurking the night, but they're not phantoms. None of this is random. Schools removed aspects from the divine. Now their complexion is saturnine. Kids don't look at the sky. They're too busy on their Samsung. Corporations seek out our weaknesses as if we were Samsons. America's divided and suburbs have to keep their lamps on. Youth trains in silence and violence like some Padawans. And drugs turn a healthy brain to mush. Really, we should be alarmed. But instead, we blast them on social media with a plastic smile plastered on them. Actually, factually, that's a massive harm. The hash can turn to mustard gas in those before long. And the addiction epidemic, it kills more than anything from Vietnam. To make it in this cold world, throw your jacket on and you must be strong. Don't squint your eyes to the realities like your name was Chong. We ignore the signs in the skies, but we're distracted by some thongs. From trusting God and not keep thoughts with society where most of us were raised by single moms. Then they turn on the news to watch the news lesbians wrong. They were dropping bombs in Lebanon. The United States is on a worse cocktail than Prince was on. Tyranny will be sanctioned before long. Here's a scary thought. There's a whole lot of souls who feel they don't belong, and their allegiance can be bought. Industry begins to rot in a world where talk is cheap and gas is not. The masses push substances in their veins and blast off like an astronaut. Then they crash harder than the lumbering street falling from Max and Ball. TikTok is full of hacks, and the school board is too. Do we care? Probably not. This is a thought experiment. I know the people are tired of hearing it. Their fumes are like taxes from our masters in Texas. It's really hot. I think the day of judgment's near. I know it's a lot. We think that we've evolved, but really we're Neanderthals who are stuck in a circle. It's a silly lot. No matter how big a church has got, they want us to put our money in the offering box for pastor to shop. We might as well get on the knees to worship to block those thoughts. Well, there's worships in Taiwan means that God's stock has dropped. Kids are strewn on the streets overseas and their bodies flop, but here in the States, we're more worried about getting paid and wearing swoosh on some socks than the pain and the innocent that's being slaughtered off. It's a whole lot of talk. The politicians, they never eat from their own grapes or rap. They just auction them off. I think our whole country's gone kind of soft. Fast food mixed with fast life causes decline as we were planted side by loss. This isn't a poem, it's a message that must be taught. Violence and violins, and madness and men was captured with a pen. Who would have thought?
I'll give it up for Zach. Thank you for sharing your journey with us, Zach. Audience. Feel like I gotta get serious. Y'all having a good time? Some of y'all motherfuckers in the front row ain't say shit. Okay, I say y'all having a good time? You sit there and say, I'm gonna let you roll. Okay, I'm gonna come sit next to you. You want me to sit next to you? Ow. She's like, yeah. Y'all ready for the next artist over here? Say heel, heel. No, you're not saying like that. Heel, heel. I like that. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Give it up for Time. We got every word poetry in the building. Every word. Y'all applaud, 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 applaud.
How y'all doing? I don't mean to fuck up your night, but I'm on some whole different shit. It's a tad bit political, just bear with me. Fuck the left, fuck the right, we've been part of our parties. And they've been getting real lighthearted towards our party. This shit is treason. If Netanyahu's up there speaking, Congress can guarantee a bipartisan agreement. A stake from within the nation. We're facing occupation. The proper propaganda now echoes station from station. That's mass manipulation on the grandest of scales. And if you're America first, you're worse than the martyrs that failed. And fuck the martyrs as well. I'm for whatever's bringing peace. But it seems the strings keep getting pulled from Tel Aviv. If we're an empire, claim it. And if we're not, then explain it. Because at this point, the hypocrisy on the daily is getting draining. And the constant reframing so we accept your narrative in any critique is an assault on heritage? Okay. Well, you better cry for yourself the way you cater to your folk, the people spoke. Somebody better pull their coat. And that ain't anti-Semitic. That is pure intelligence. They just convince the masses to never mind the evidence how they extort our politicians for their crimes on tape and gain billions of foreign aid for the ethnic cleansing of the state. They drop bomb after bomb. We watch the bodies burn in fire. And then they hand the Epstein files to some Zionist liars? Okay, I'm baffled. The force in the West Bank has now become lethal. And I gotta know, how does that benefit we the people? Because see, the focus is on Ukraine and Gaza. I'm still stuck on East Palestine. Asheville, the entire West Coast being on fire. Y'all told Katrina victims that they get what they get. And for the price that we spent, clean water should be flowing out the faucet in Flint. We got veterans on the streets, billionaires cutting budgets, but the IRS made sure we knew April 15th was coming. Okay, I get it. Israel needs that money, but the way I'm feeling, boy, you're gonna have to come take it from me. In the occupation. Sincerely, the Goyim. Peace.
Happy on the end, okay? Listen, y'all, we are currently living in a reality TV show. I don't know whether to accept it, but thank y'all for rocking us with us in this open art space to get it all out, okay? Because we gotta make sense of it somehow. And it's so fun, okay? Y'all ready for the next artist over here? Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all know what to do. I need all the love. I need all the energy. Hey, he's a coach. Y'all give it up for Coach Brandon. Come on, Coach. All the way to the mic. I don't know what you be coaching. I gotta ask that nigga. Y'all applaud as he steps to the stage.
So look, I go by Coach Brandon. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Coach Brandon. So look, I'm gonna be performing in a show called Poetry Pornography on April 26th, hosted by Black Swan. And Climax, that lady I just seen is gonna be the feature for that night. So if y'all enjoy it, y'all see it come through. Here we go. I make you squirt so hard, you're not gonna wanna wake up to work in the morning. So look, here's what I want to.
You gotta run that shit back. Everybody was like, now what the fuck? We gotta miss the word. Okay. Alright. Poetry pornography. And we are all on the same page right now.
April 26th. Alright, so I make you squirt so hard, you're not gonna wanna wake up and work anymore. So look, here's what I wanna do. See, first, I tap on that round honey bun, and then I touch and I added slight pressure to that spot that turns you on. So we can start having fun. I guess you could say I press play, cause babe, we got the house alone and there's nobody here to say, hey, you're too loud. Cause look, I roll my tongue and you get so damn loud, it seems like I'm trying to attract the crowd. You like when I go, yeah. I can speak the Spanish. Quítate la ropa bonita. Yeah, la chica. When I'm behind it, I'll be smacking those cheeks and going, ah. Keep throwing it back, mama. Ooh, she's dripping water. But you know, I call that agua. And then she sucks it off just like a baba. And if you don't understand what I just said, I said, take off your clothes, beautiful. So I could get a visual and admire your beautiful body. Kiss your curves, caress your pelvis, play with your nerves. Shit, I'll even make you squirt. And then I look you in the eyes and say, baby, I want to make love. And you say, well, coach, you in love. And then I turn you around, grip you by your hair, put my lip next to your ear and say, let's fuck. And then I start long stroking and go deep. And when I say deep, baby, let me describe just how deep. I want to go so deep that I feel that thing that feels like it took to your nose. Make you happy that I'm the one that you chose. You smell so good, baby. What's the shit you got on? You see, the spots that I'm hitting is making your body vibrate, so we really don't need that rose. On second thought, bring it here. We can use it too. See, put it on your clit while my tongue is inside. I'm using it while you're bouncing on this ride. And now, I got your white water rapidly soaking my chin again. And this time, baby, it's a high tide. That shit moved just like a jet. I was like, damn, baby, you done got the whole couch wet. Look at you, laying there, gasping for air like you can't breathe. And if you try to walk, you'll be limping because your legs shaking and shit. And then I look you in the eyes like a lion and bite my lip and say, I ain't done yet. This is just the beginning. And then I started grinning. I'm Coach Brandon.
Is this leftover squirt juice over here? Now, audience, I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers, okay? I got 75% of the audience going through flashbacks in this bitch right now. The cow, they're like, oh shit, I had to go get that clean. Shit was a long night. Oh, nasty as hell. The front row has some business to take care of, okay? It's the liquor. We gotta bring the liquor at this point. Y'all give it up for the liquor. Oh my God. Y'all ready for the next artist over here and say hell yeah? Y'all know what to do. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, and give it up for Taco. To the mic, to the mic. Come on, Taco, to the mic. Come on, come on. Come on. Y'all applaud the poet, applaud the poet, applaud the poet.
Hello. Hey. Okay, so this is my first time performing a poem in front of a live audience.
We love virgins. With consent every time, friends.
Okay, so bear with me. I fucking hate you. No, I don't. I hope every breath you take is hindered when I am in your presence. I hope you cry when you think about how you're missing out on me and my aura and my essence. I fucking hate you. Do I really? I hope when you tell a really funny joke, nobody giggle. I hope your barber sneeze lining you up and your hairline got a squiggle. I fucking hate you. Why do I keep saying that? I hope your next girl made fun of your childhood. I hope you realize nobody can understand you like I could. I fucking hate you. I don't know anymore. I hope you plan a really nice date and she bail on you. I hope
hope you know you ain't shit like some gum on my shoe. I fucking hate you. Hate is a really strong word. I hope you're aware that your ego is small. I hope you know that after all that, I'm still gonna answer when you call. I fucking hate you. Psych.
Now, friend, you gotta block that motherfucker. I don't know. You can't come back from a small ego. Beyonce said it, not shit. She was like, it's my first time. It's my first time on a mic. I just want to I fucking hate your ass, okay? You know how strong that hate gotta be? She went about 25 octaves in this bitch. And I see your ass, she over there like, yes, bitch, fuck that motherfucker. Y'all ready for the next? Wait, before we get though. You got a white monster? Anybody here got a white monster? No? Damn, y'all ain't fall for it. You fart like an asshole, okay? If you hear my voice and you got a white monster, you are parked in the middle of that driveway. Somebody trying to go to their side piece house. Somebody trying to get some food. Somebody trying to get home or to work. I don't know. But you are parked like an asshole. Now's the time to go move your shit. We won't judge you. We will, but pretend that we won't. We're gonna talk about you. But please don't move your car. You are parked in the middle like an asshole. Audience, you ready for the next item? Something here say hell yeah. Okay, that was we did a wave. Okay, we had like we gotta run that fast. Somebody said rewind. See how I just no, okay, okay. You see that, right? Do it again, do it. Rewind. Y'all ready for the next item? Here say hell yeah. Y'all know what's in $20 love. I need all the energy. Give it from Mo to the mic, Mo to the mic. Wrong song. I didn't do it to that. Y'all about to put it to the stage. Okay, Mo. Mo to the, you to the.
I'm not a poet, I'm an artist. If y'all mess with this, I might do some more poetry. I've been writing poetry.
You gotta get on the mic, friend. We want to, our ear is good, not that good. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm not a really poet, but I've been writing poetry for a minute. If y'all mess with this, I might post poetry. My Instagram is MOHASSY. I'll post with it, let me know. How many times do you doubt yourself? I arouse myself with my talent. The weight of the world on my brush and I'm painting with it, but my shoulders don't seem to ease up. I think I need a refund. My paint doesn't stick to canvas. On brand with branded bulls, I put beef on the ground because I don't like the violence. But if you get violent, I'm wildin'. Energy match. I'd like you to try it, but I'm not a fighter. I just connect with the right hooks like fishermen. I just connect like Bluetooth, but stay silent. Your device is not ready to pair. I pair like fruit, but my trees don't grow and my grass ain't green, but whose fault is that? I look in the mirror and despite the compliments I get, my beard don't grow and my height don't show. I'm smaller than I seem, but the only thing big on me is my doubt. Self-esteem is funny. No amount of money can change the feeling of healing. Rich or poor, heartbreak galore, and the rain still pours. Like water, but this itsy-bitsy spider's about to hang it up. No more water spout. I climbed up Eiffel Towers and Empire State Buildings and it got me nowhere. Reality is, I'm scared. Fearful about if I'm good enough, if my competency is consistent with chaos and consciousness, or am I talking shit with no accomplishments? Sometimes I think I'm Cinderella, but my feet too big. Shitty situation, it's a diseased world, so thank God the condom fits. It's a con to this. I trick my mind to believe at times I got this shit. I'm the best, ego confused because at times I feel like I lost the chips. Lost the plot and lost the grip to reality, I hope I conquer this. My talent shines in places where I'm celebrated like award ceremonies and art events. But art is subjective, so how can you tell me who the better artist is? I ought to quit. Buckle up, bitch, I'm not letting you do that shit. My pride gives me boosts like easy fits. As I try not to let arrogance and ego subdue the kid, because who's worse than someone that's too in their mind to win is someone who thinks their shit don't stink. So who else can I be but truly me? But even then it seems I've lost a man who I could truly be. Self-doubt, my balance is unbalanced, my heart is damaged, and my mind is anxious. Thoughts race, my mind blank, and all my negatives outweigh the positives. Like I'm smart, but actions dumb as shit. An artist, but my drawings don't look like the reference pics. I write, but my words just don't make sense. But really, maybe I need a perspective shift. I'm smart, but for the safety of my energy, I act dumb as shit. An artist, but my drawings merge to become better than any reference pics. I write, but my words still don't make sense. Priceless because it's understandable to me. And maybe if you dive deep, you may find more than sense. A millionaire's mansion worth of money. Imposter syndrome ain't got shit on me. Please stay away, I don't need the doubt and I don't need the hate. Fuck the part of you that tries to save face, to save faith. Scared and socially anxious, fearful of what people will say. My talent shines and hard work pays, and truly as a human being, regardless of what may show on my plate, these mashed potatoes and steak you praise is expensive, not because of the cow that was slain, but because of the chef by whom it was made. Me, nigga.
Me, motherfucker. Like, fuck the fucking, I'm gonna show up at work like that tomorrow. Okay, it's me, motherfucker. Me, nigga. I sent that email. And per my email below. I'm gonna keep my job though. I'm gonna keep it. Y'all ready for the next artist that you say, yeah. Audience, y'all know what to do. I need all the love. I need all the energy. I need y'all to give it up for Eric C. Come on, Eric, to the mic, Eric. Come on, Eric. Applaud the poet, Eric. Hey. Applaud the artist. Y'all go ahead, show Eric some love.
I'm not a poet either. I'm actually an artist as well. You can find my songs on Spotify, artist name EDC. That's E_CWE. Check out my new single, Boat Shoes. It's dope. You can also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, where I don't update it, you can check it out at Notorious EC. You have two new messages. First message. I tried to call you the other day, but you must have made yourself scarce, reluctant to take the call. Perhaps you were busy in other ways and fatigued, just thinking of what to say, but I could be wrong, and it's as simple as you were just away from the phone, or perhaps you was afraid I would ask for a favor. The task is delayed your convenience. You may have been sleeping when I activated the tone, or you had it played for too long, because that's your favorite song, or were you late to respond, because conversations get long-winded, like can't you get on with it, especially if it's somebody you hardly rock with, who's gotten all interrogative and needs to mind their own business. Maybe you roamed some international long distance and either avoided the charge for my call or my timing was off due to the zone difference. Maybe you're home sipping, smoking and vaping, throwing a steak in your air fryer, a rare sight for your neighbors and family you like who fancied your vices and privacy. Maybe you might just be waiting on standby for return calls from an employer, a nurse, or a lawyer. Boy, your girlfriend, probably president, had you pressing ignore in the corner or under the covers. And I don't intend that you suffer the jealous actions of an envious lover. With any of these justifications, I'll patiently wait and see if you'll reciprocate by paging me. My number hasn't changed, you stay with me faithfully through the ages, but these days it seems my acquaintances became a endangered species. And if you died, then how would I even know? I doubt your sister had my digits to invite me to the funeral. That might be too morose. I was on the hope you're gonna grow and every successful. This message lands upon your thrilled ears. It feels real. We haven't spoken like a million years. This is just a check-in and a reminder that I'm still here. I'll try back later. End of message. Next message. I tried to call you last night, but you ain't hear me though. Maybe you was out with some really close friends on the town at some popular spot. Every one of the city goes. In the nearest road to the stage, fully engaged in the show. The player astonished by the comic and silly jokes. Offering thoughts to your audience, watching your videos. Content creating, on camera, taking live calls and comments filled with constant donations. Maybe participating in the arbitrations of politics, race, celebrity gossip, preposterous takes, top fives and other nonsense debates and place of conversation. Maybe you were on vacation, a calm location, accommodating the need for some peace of mind for your contemplation. A planned escape from the drama, or maybe I'm a subtle part of some trauma you ran away from. If that's the case, I hope I'll make the cut in your transformation of sanity and sanitation. That therapeutic cancellation of abandoned weight could be emancipated. It's a chance to sacred day with your family, your grand occasion. Or did my advances invade the stage of a game that you couldn't answer playing? Perhaps the weak signal or depleted battery hindered you to get back to me. Possibly you're still mad at me. I was the last to leave you hanging after receiving the drastic series of calls and myriad scrawls across the wall of social media accounts that I almost deleted. I saw my people evolving and thought they'd see me as flawed and inferior. I made my persona mysterious to stop replying. No speech balloons. I made a knot and tied them. Built my cocoon, then I got inside and now I'm re-emerging a deserted people person and forgotten giant. What if I botched the crisis and wasn't there when you slipped from the ledge? Use your final lifeline, just reaching out, and my reception proved to be only a ledge. Disconnected instead of effectively catching you even through the net and lending you some extra bread. Or if you were destitute. If depressed, telling you there's still greatness left in you. If you're giving me the silent treatment, take all the time you need. When it's time to speak and we can tease about it. Perhaps your grievance doesn't seem as valid. I truly do believe enough time has passed for us to be nostalgic. Because if I died, then how would you even know? I doubt my brother has your number to invite you to the funeral. That might be too morose. I'll continue hoping you'll be stoked and won't be upset with this message left for you until clear. It feels weird we haven't spoken like a million years. This is just a check-in and reminder that I'm still here, still near, by the phone, trying to right the wrongs that I might have decided through my idle silence on my real peers. We'll build where we left off, talking, spill beer, set the date, we'll celebrate to life because we're still here. Cheers. Anyway, happy belated. Call me when you get this.
That voicemail had a lot of minutes. Give it up for the artist. Give it up for the artist. Give it up for the artist. So audience, we reached a part of the show where we're going to go into a brief intermission. But before we get there, right? When I said put your phones away earlier, you pull them back out. Pull your phones out, okay? And then I need y'all to pull up whatever social media app you have. And when you do that, this is who I need you to follow. I need you to follow WAN Poetry. See what I did? See how I did the direction there? So, okay, I already followed fucking one page. But follow WN Poetry, and while you're there, become a member for only $5 a month. Okay. So if you're like, damn sure, is this a code? What the fuck did I sign up for? I promise you it's not, right? So anytime somebody says only XYZ amount, like your response is only whatever that amount is, you can't afford not to buy it, right? So to become a member of Right About Now Poetry is only $5. You know, directions is a thing. Okay, I recognize we are in the state of Texas. I don't know about the educational system down here, but okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh, I'm from Florida. We are cousins of corrupt in this bitch, okay? It's okay. So once you can become a member, you get access to our online writing workshops. It is National Poetry Month. Give it up for National Poetry Month. Yeah. And so right about now, it's providing 10 prompts a day, 10 prompts a day, 10 opportunities for you to write new pieces. And so what's going to happen right now, right? We're going to take a selfie, but then after the selfie, we're going to go into a brief 9-minute intermission. And during that 9 minutes, we got $5 frozens. That's all I'm saying. Some of y'all are like, bitch, I'm going to drink now, for sure. It's $5 frozens during intermission, and then we're gonna come back to the second half of our open mic list, and then we're gonna get our phenomenal feature. Somebody say feature. Y'all somebody say, hey, Kelsey. Yeah, y'all give it up for your future. You can give it up for your future all the way from Iowa and this beat. Yeah. And so during intermission, your chance to interact, talk to, get a book, get a CD, support the artist. And then we're going to come back to the second half of our show. But before then, right, I said pull your phones out, right? I think Gouda is like the best cheese. Put your macaroni and cheese. That's all I'm saying. Smoke Gouda. That's all I'm saying. Right, so we're going to take a selfie. You can tag the person next to you if they want to be tagged. You can give them a high five if they want a high five. You can give them a hug if they want a hug. You see, if they want, that is very important. Don't be touching people. That shit is weird without their consent. Okay, it's very weird. If you know you ain't wash your hands, please don't touch nobody with your dirty ass. But we're going to take a quick selfie, tag Right About Now Poetry, and we're going to come back in the second half of our list and our feature. On the count of three, everybody say Gouda. 1, 2, 3. DJ Poetic Clyde gonna take us into a brief 9-minute intermission. We got Janae and Fantasia taking care of you at the bar. We got a $5 frozen during intermission. Restrooms are in the inside taco truck in the parking lot. We'll be back in 9 minutes for the second half of our list and our feature. You didn't know I'm Jamaican as deep fuck, okay? I might bust out in the dance real quick. Only Jamaicans gotta dance every fucking song. If you know what I mean, that shit not like this. You got my dark keys. You wanna down like this.
really makes me feel silly. So I wanna shoot back out the like me. Tired of Jesus and I'm just not doing silent, fresh never in the tree. Like I'm sorry next city like a great tree. Locked up in the office, right up the face. Get a big girl and the girl on the side. bust that shit. So if you don't do it just like this. You don't see just how wild the crowd is. You don't see just how fly my style is. I see why I need styles. When I shot so much, I can speak the Italian. I know I just want that for my kids. And I ain't saying we was from the projects, but every time I want to live away on the project, now it's saying you see close your eyelids. It's sort of like Will Smith and listen. I ain't talking about the rich ones. You know the son that I need with some brand new embrace, man, they get rich from. And I don't know what he did, but though, he is sitting back to school with a new wardrobe. Hey, I think he did. When he brought it back to the point, I said, let's show you how we did. It seems so serious. That's that too.
This is your 2-minute warning. Your 2-minute warning. Hey, shout out to South Florida in the building. Hey, I'm from Raleigh too, baby. Oh, Paul Myers in the building. Look, hey, in the building.
I'm slide, you slide with the eye, you slide with the gun, you look everybody around, you slide, you front, you look on, you mind, you vibe, you calm, you really kind of ride, you vibe, you
Hey, when the husbands come out to hang out, they be totally different. They got the gold chain on, the big ring on. They don't pay 3 times a day. And the wedding band on. I know that's right. Here we go.
See many people there outside with the people and food. Oh no, I mean I stand the different that I go so you. I just say she want Netflix and chill, so I just leave it if I want. If you feel in me, feel it certain. You can check it fast and property. And you see the cool and more catchy. I'm not faking this, they fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. And I guess I'm free, I just want to. If I broke my baby, I like me. When I feel like I'm trying to come, you know, the right way. I can't feel like a friend, so you know, you can't leave me. I'm all finesse. You know, someone must help. Look at how I'm carrying. I feel like I only trust you if I can't go.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm touching shit. Oh my god. This is your 15-second warning. We gonna get started in 30 seconds. There's some seats in the front. If you want to get closer to me, you can. I promise I bathed twice today. Okay? And I smell good. I know you want to call a closer friend. You like, I'm good. You can call a closer friend. You ain't gotta hide in the bag. Okay? I know that's right. I'm a little strong as hell out here. Okay? We gonna get started in the next 10 seconds. Somebody sing it like you mean it. You say, sing, you did a lip triple too. Since we've been together, y'all better act like y'all clean on Saturdays. Loving you forever. He's like, no, not me, bitch. I gotta clean on Friday nights. Audience, welcome back, audience. Yeah, y'all can give it up for yourselves. Y'all like here. No? So what's gonna go down in the second half, right? I got one rule for the night, and that rule is respect the night. I got one rule for the night, and the rule is respect the night. So what's gonna happen in the second half, right? I got a whole second half of the open mic list. Yeah, you talking a lot of, he brought you a poem. He's like, motherfucker, I'm not. Bitch, I heard the whole conversation. I said, wait, like, roses are red. Violets are blue. I got liquor, so do you. No,
She's cooking.
you see me. So what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna go through the second half of our list. When I say on deck, that means you're like ready and waiting. Okay? So not like that. See, like ready, but like close enough to be like ready and waiting by the stage. So when I say keto, you are on deck, that means like you ready to, you're kind of like prep, ready to go. Can I start the second half off for y'all? Yeah, no, then y'all don't seem confident in me. Okay. Can I start the second half for y'all? Okay, so like this, I promise probably the last time I do this poem. I need to start doing this motherfucking poem. So apparently I got a message today that was like, Sharika, this clip is on a podcast. They're asking who you wrote it about. I was like, mind y'all motherfucking business, okay? Mind y'all business. So this poem is currently getting me cussed out by the African Nation on Instagram, okay? They are saying that my father should be ashamed, okay? My mother did not raise me, okay? They're saying a whole lot of shit, because I just thought about Lil Dick, that's all I'm saying. You know, still doing it. Keep going. Shit, I don't know everybody. Maybe I'll show you the algorithm. Everybody, okay? I was like, bitch, I ain't even there. So y'all ready for the first artist in the second half? Let me hear you say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all know it's in the start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Give it up for Sharika. You know what the fuck is that happening, right? He's like, isn't it you? So my name is, y'all see my snare, right? Shit, shout out to Sam. So my name is Shrika Mitchell. You can find me on all socials at Legs_Almighty, except Christian people, they kick me off that. Someone go poem, can I do that for y'all? Okay, and you just thought that your baby, okay, never mind. I missed your date. Of course, Brandon asked about this, talking about sound. Wait, okay. Not yet? Okay. No, okay, Red, don't say okay. I missed the tip. I missed the bit, the way your lips put your kisses to shame. I am shameless for this moment. I felt that lust. Our bodies were tectonic plates grinding against each other, earthquake heartbeats. He stroked this house, broke down my temple, my wall shook, my body hooked. There was a brook in between my legs, shallow but wet. You swam and drank from my stream. There are nights I feel your breath pressed against my ear, the pool of my hair, the kinky things you did with your tongue. How I hung over the edge of the bed. You smacked, we gripped, we smiled, we kissed. We mistake this for making love. It's lust. Love is just too complicated with this moment. This reckless passion, thinking whether to stay in or pull out. You're in too deep, we're in too deep. Either way, I'm not ready to come flip me over. Extend my legs, place my feet on your chest, let my hands claw your side, rotate my body to a 90-degree angle. It's only right that you bend me into shapes and leave me in an acute position. When you're finished, I found myself cradled like this on most nights. Heart bent out of shape. Loving someone fully that present loves you back. Eclipse warning signs. I guess you missed something in your intuition. I guess you learned something by laying under enough bodies. You learned that love doesn't decompress that way. That hiding your heartbeats under someone else's won't let you forget how breathing felt around him. How you run out of breath fucking your way. I mean running away from the truth that always catches up with you. Days I spent trapped behind locked doors while I drank the bottle bone dry, where I cried until I felt empty, a barrel of a soul. I've been left with heartbreak echoes through my teeth. As a black woman, I can't show up broken. So I've learned to mend this mosaic of a body with moans, orgasms, shallow after come conversations. I became numb after a while, drowning myself in busy. If the bedroom was too far, but I guess anything is better than the truth. Y'all applaud the poet, applaud the poet, applaud the poet. That's the last time I do that. Last time. Yeah. I'm getting cussed out left and right. Where's your father? Oh, my bitch. You don't know who my daddy is. He was a hoe. What are you talking about? Audience, y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear say hell yeah. Y'all know what to do. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Give it up for Keto. To the mic, to the mic. Okay. Is it Keto? It's Keto, right? I thought that somebody said rewind. See, I told y'all the wine started talking to me. Okay. Y'all ready for your next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah. Y'all know what to do. Give it up for Keto. All the way to the mic. On deck, Keto. Y'all ready?
You know, every time I hear Black Swan, I'll be like, I really need to get in, but I can do it. I'm just ovulating, you know. Hey now. I know. Okay, so this is my second time performing this piece. And it's my first time performing it here. So I'm super excited. I started writing poetry for like over a decade, and then I started back. So this is one of the first poems that I wrote. So I'm gonna say it to you, if that's all right. All right, thank you. It's called Write Again. I wish I could write again. You know that immaculate art of combining words with a pen, the great art of letting words flow from within. I wish I could write again.
So maybe I can piece back the broken pieces of me again. The pieces that seem to be so rigid and just don't fit in. The pieces of me that gave the world control while my consciousness declined days on end. The pieces of me that let the people win. I wish I could write again, because when my pen stopped, a part of my soul left, and the depths of my despair deepened, and the cracks in my heart broadened while everyone around me saw me smiling, contriving new ways to conquer that tricky little thing that the world has coined as depression. But I'm the girl that brings joy to everyone. So what is the lesson? Maybe it's the fact that I felt my voice was robbed from me while someone I did not invite in laid on top of me. Or maybe it's that little girl who just needed a father figure and he just needed a feel. Maybe it's the girl who grew angry at the man who took part in creating her life, not knowing how to stay put for one night. Or maybe it's because he chose the bottle and the promiscuities over his seeds God handcrafted so carefully. Maybe it's the girl who gives her all and accepts so little because of all her flaws. Because could someone truly love something so broken after all? Maybe it's the girl God gave so many talents to, but anxiety hindered and momently robbed those too. Maybe it's a girl who loved so hard but got treated so cold by the very person she gave every bit of her soul. The girl who lost herself in you. The girl you could always look towards to for solitude. The girl who needed the life jacket but instead made vows with an anchor. You know, the one who drowned in your love and then thought she needed you to save her? I wish I could write again, but the pen hasn't moved because the heart is so unsure. So terrified that if it opens itself again, that this time it might be unmoved, unfazed by beautiful words glazed in honey that just sounds too beautiful to be true. I wish I could write again, but see, I was told art makes no money. So baby girl, let that dream go. It's only a hobby. You need to go somewhere where you can truly grow. But if that is so, then why am I so depleted? Constantly envisioning imageries of freedom when I think about my brush on a canvas and my pen to a pad. Honestly, I'm making money. Because selling myself to be so bad. I wish I could write again. I wish I could write again. I wish I could sing again. I wish I could paint again. I wish I could see again. And I wish I could breathe again. Breathe again. You know that art of inhaling and exhaling repeatedly. The art of slowing down the rapid beats of the heart while the world around you has tried to tear you apart. The art of being, the art of silencing the voices to draw out the peace. The art of tranquility, the art of silence. Because when I can breathe again, that's when I'll be me again. That's when I can create again. That's when I can hear my voice again. That's when I can sing again. And that's when I can write again.
Poetic. Faith, you are on the deck. Next up, audience, you ready for the next artist? I mean, you say hell yeah. Yeah, I know what to do. I need all the love, not all the energy, all the love, all the energy. Give it up for Kiari. All the way to the mic, to the mic, to the mic. Y'all poet, Faith, you are on that.
Hi guys. I'm Kiari, and this is Falling Pieces. 1 clap, 2 claps, 3 claps, 4, 5 claps, 6 claps, 7 claps more. How many claps does it take to realize your mistakes? I fucked up, yes, I admit it. I'm not perfect, I get livid. Angry with myself, unable to understand my faults. I'm lost trying to realize I lost. Admitting defeat is something I struggle with. This moment in life, you can say I fumbled it. A touchdown! Nah, take that shit back. As I float to the top, the chains on my ankles drag me back down. I'm a clown for even believing I'm sound. Sound in body, mind, and soul, but remember that one troll? He sits on your shoulder and tells you your role. Do this, fuck that, take this, chuck that. What's that? Looks like the puppet master has come back. Looking for a way to Pinocchio my life up, crash. No up, and away. I'm like Scott Marshall when I can't face my reality. My superpowers are a sham, so I gotta keep running this scam. Smile, show teeth, but not too much. Stand up, walk confident, keep smiling, keep smiling. Humans were the first they are. We've been taught to fit into the system, taught what our goals should be, taught what failure looks like, and taught that success will never be. After all, who created AI? Work for the man and don't forget to pay his fee. Assistance was never free. Gotta have a job to get food stamps, but ain't nobody hiring me and I got 2 degrees. The government wants you to lose it all before they will even consider to answer your call. That's why I break my back every day trying to stay 10 toes ahead of me. I would decree, every time I try to speak for me, there's someone trying to speak for me. So you see, it's easy to give up. Throw the towel in, run them up. Everyone want to tell you no when you trying to come up. The pieces keep falling apart in my hands, so I decided to pick them up with super glue. Now I have shit stuck to me that I never even wanted to pursue. But he knew. These pieces were necessary for me to grow and bloom. I'm picking up new pieces every day and they all fall in the same way, but the ones that get stuck to me are the ones God set aside just for Kiara. The vision he intended might not be the path I invented. So maybe those pieces needed to fall so I could thrive and believe I could get through it all.
Y'all give it up for the poet. We gonna keep it rocking. So this next performer coming up, she was like, if you don't call me, it was not meant to be. But guess what? Tonight is meant to be. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say hell yeah. Okay, this is your favorite cousin coming to the stage, so she needs all the love. Okay, I need y'all to start clapping. I need all the hooting and hollering. I need all the energy. And give it up for fame. Come on up here. I guess it was meant to be fame. It's faith and faith. Y'all applaud the poet, applaud the poet, applaud the poet.
Hey you guys. I'm actually very nervous. I'm not a poet, I'm not an artist, I'm a civilian, okay? Here we go. 5'7", real thick, no waist, with a pretty face, so they think shit is sweet. I'm not perfect, but I get hit with stereotypes that ain't all what it cracked up to be. I knew no love, just chaos growing up, so some sweet words and a soft touch all seem real to me. Behind my empty with my dudes right next to me, explaining how with me he's as happy as a bee, finding pollen and taking it back to his queen. I may be a single lady, but desperation is not my style. As an only child, I don't need nobody in my face that's not worth my while. It took time to get used to being in this body that's mine. Growing up around no black women really cost me a few dimes. Fitting in spaces that couldn't hold me because my walk, my talk, and all I chose to be. My passion is aggression, my tears crocodile, my words fall on deaf ears. I've been told to sit back and shut up a while. My realness, my raw, they can't wrap a thought around it. How could this be? She'd rather talk about the state of the world rather than how much she's in love with me. And women, don't get me started on them. I love my girls, I really do. How could you not love women when they embody the very essence of what it means to truly be you? At least I thought so for a while, but when I saw the truth, I couldn't smile. Outcasted, ignored, picked over, and hated. Women I didn't even know tried to kick my face in. A drifter, a loner, and almost a goner, but in the end, with the world tells me about me, it can't be true. All this hate I'm experiencing, is it because of me, or is it because of you? I pray to my God, asking, Lord, why? Born this way seems like it would be better if I just... There goes those thoughts again. I know they're not my friend. People say I'm blessed and it's pouring out from within. But how can I feel blessed when I'm surrounded by all this sin? I struggle and I reach for something that's real. Everyone around me has let me down. And sadly, that's my finished deal. No longer looking for love from these beings we call men. I genuinely love myself. So fuck a nigga and fuck a fake friend. Okay?
Yeah. I got one more artist before we get into our feature presentation. Right now I need y'all to start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Give it up for my town. Sit up, you don't get me started now. Y'all applaud the poet, applaud the poet, applaud the poet.
patron. Let me sit my stuff down and catch my breath because the bitch is out of shape. Now, it was a few stairs. So, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Vital, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I am here in Houston, Texas for the very first time. So shout out to y'all. Houston has been amazing. Still catching my breath. So I'm here on a world tour. This show is called 9 Lives. If y'all have not heard of it, you need to hear about it. It's a show about healing from trauma. It is a one-woman show in which I share my experiences through poetry to help other people to heal. And it is here in Houston, Texas, this Saturday for one day only. So I want to just drop a little piece for y'all real quick from the show, and hopefully I can get this flyer in your hand and you guys can come out. So I'll be really quick so y'all can get to the feature, but thank you once again for having me here. This piece I'm going to do is called The Skin I'm In. You don't know. You can't see. You don't know what it's like to be me. They say, she's so lovely, beauty, is she? But they don't realize that my skin is not what it should be. I can see it in their eyes exactly what's on their mind, so it comes as no surprise when they open up their mouths and the questions arise. Are you mixed? Are you white? What is your race? And although it makes me mad as hell, I can't blame them. Because they can't tell just by looking at my face. I am black. I am brown. Can't you see? Are you blind? In the way that I speak, the way that I move, and the way that I hold my head high? No, I'm not conceited because my skin is light. Do you have any idea how hard it is for me? Because my skin ain't right. And every day I hold all this pain within. This is what it's like in the skin I'm in. Look at this nappy ass hair. So what that it's long? I got Indian in there. Quit smiling in my face when I know that you don't care. And every time I turn my back, you laugh and lie and stare. Mom says it's jealousy. But that ain't even fair to me. Why should I have to suffer for the color my skin had to be? I guess they weren't lying when they said beauty's only skin deep. If only others could see things the way I see. I surround myself by the color that I'm supposed to be. I don't hate them because they're white. They just keep reminding me. So being misunderstood, not treating others like I should, I walk the path alone, unaccepted, on my own. And I hope and I pray that it ain't no sin, but I just cannot accept this skin. This skin that I'm in. Thank y'all so much once again. My name is Vital. Y'all can follow me on all your social media platforms, VITELLE. I'm gonna put a flyer in your hands so you can scan the QR code. Thank you again. Love y'all. Y'all are part of.
So we have reached our featured presentation. Y'all don't look excited. I need to do more than that shit, okay? Because our feature for tonight is all the way from Iowa, right? And I was like, hey, Kelsey, what do you want the people to know about you? She was like, you know what? I am grateful for the humidity, okay? She was like, because the crows are popping. Y'all give it up for Houston humidity. This is the only time, okay? It ain't the summer yet. So we can appreciate a little cool air with the humidity. And I was like, but what else do you want the people to know about you? She was like, shout out to y'all for choosing her over Kendrick, okay? She was like, if it was the other way around, I would have chose Kendrick. But shout out to y'all for choosing her and right on that poetry. Give it up for choosing poetry on a Wednesday night, yeah. Y'all could just be like Kendrick haters, but I'm a little past that. Nah. Drake didn't win. But, and I was like, but what else? I was like, what else do you want the people to know? She was like, you know what? I'm all the way from Iowa. And I'm gonna show y'all I will sell poetry. Y'all give it up for I will sell poetry. Yeah. Audience, right now what I need from you, okay? Y'all just want a lot of money, okay? I heard you ain't gotta pay your income tax. I heard everything you do will be sold out. I heard there's multiple blessings coming to your bank account, so I need y'all to shout like such. Okay, right now I need y'all to start clapping all the way from Iowa, all the way from the back. Give it up for Kelsey. Big up!
He dropped it.
Hi, my name's Kelsey. I'm 5'3", a mediocre yogi, and have only met one person paler than me. All of that rhymed and it was only 3/4 intentional. I live with dissociation and CPTSD, so I often hide behind weighted blankets and freeform poetry. I like driving without a destination and meeting new dogs, though I prefer cats in my home. I think this is because my childhood was nomadic with a bark that wouldn't quit. I will share more on this mic than my family would like, but helping others feel understood is what brought me to the stage. I like my coffee black and my bookshelves full. I'm oddly good at eating sloppy joes without being sloppy, probably from training myself to keep my messes hidden. I don't know a lot, but I know every line to Gilmore Girls, and that I have survived 100% of my worst days. I know that poetry is my ultimate metaphor as I choose which lines to break, which rhymes to make while I write my life into its own rhythm. Because I was a young girl in chucks, fighting sandpaper days and turning scrapes into poetry. And I know that all of this has made me who I am here tonight. A young woman building marble years of poetry career and still wearing chucks. Thank you. That's how I like to say hi and introduce myself without actually introducing myself. That was my honest poem after Rudy Francisco. Gotta give credit where credit's due. We love Rudy around here. And I have some poems for you. So I'm going to tell you a little about who I am, what I do, and we're going to dig into the next piece. So I am from Iowa, but I have moved all over the Midwest, so I'm more so Midwest to the core. And I'm excited to bring some of that energy here. This is my second time at Right About Now, and I'm so excited to be featuring. Thank you so much. But I am touring around my book, Far From Broken. I do have copies back there. They're $20.
Only $20?
You can't afford not to buy it.
We picked up on the cult. I love it. But I've been touring this book around. I released it last year. I've been touring it all over the country, and this book unpacks my childhood. I grew up around a lot of abuse and neglect and addiction, and I was the peacekeeper in the family. You know, which meant I wasn't talking to them about how I was feeling. I was just focused on them, and instead I talked to my notebook. And most often it came out as free writing or a brain dump. Sometimes it turned into poetry. And fast forward to I'm now 31. It's not my job, and so I'm glad I talked to my notebook at least. But I've got some pieces. I've got a couple heavy pieces, but then we're going to dive into some hopeful stuff too. So don't worry, I'm not going to just depress you. But this first piece, I guess second piece, is one that came out as a brain dump, and I let it live that way. So this is Digression. Writing is the last thing I want to do. I don't really know why this is because writing is the only thing I need to do. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that shedding a layer of my heart and molding it into words on a page for all to read means molding it into words on a page for all to read. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I have been actively shaping my self-esteem into a genuine mirror of a mastered smile, and everyone knows that a happy poem is almost always an oxymoron. Maybe it's because speaking the dissonance of my soul breaks the innocence I've learned to portray and ruins the ignorant ears of those who think they know me. Like the ones who ask why a coffee snob like me hasn't had any coffee yet today and it's already 11 a.m., I say nothing, and I turn to my notebook and explain to the page that I haven't had coffee because I haven't had a full meal in a while, because I haven't had enough money for such a luxury, and so I drink water to ignore the grumbles and to say thank you to the years that I struggled with anorexia because it taught me how to fake my health. They taught me how to get through a day without fainting in order to get the body I thought I was supposed to want. A body that men would want to touch, not take, but they didn't take, they stole. They stole a body I grew to loathe, but then again, I'm told to be grateful for the body that I'm in, because the body that I'm in has so much built-in privilege, it has become translucent. And the thing about being translucent is, no one sees me, which means loneliness goes to bed with me and shapeshifts into the depression that is my body. I digress. This is why I avoid writing. Because only after reading my own words do I begin to sort trauma from struggle, and only after reading my own words do I realize I've got too much to write about.
Y'all give it up. Okay, so this is the part of the show where I like interrupt gracefully. Okay, and pull money out my titties. And so as I said before, right? So y'all give it up for your feature so far. Yeah. It's like a magic trick about to happen. See how wow. Money in buckets. See how that works? So once again, Kelsey's all the way from Iowa, right? And so part of community is supporting community. So I'm gonna pass around the bucket. Y'all embarrassed me early, okay? When I said only XYZ amount, y'all motherfuckers like, no. We gonna figure that shit out, because we don't learn, okay? 3 times, repeat it 3 times. So she got books on sale for only $20.
Only $20? You can't afford not to buy it.
Woo, that was a lot better. Y'all had me nervous. But I'm gonna pass the bucket around, right? So give what you can. If you're like, damn, Shrika, it is 2025. I ain't got no cash. Guess what? You got Vanna Black. Here I go, okay? So we got digital option. What's the digital option, Kelsey?
Look, I take cash, card, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, check if you really want. This is both Cash App and Venmo. If you have the means, there's no way you can't give me money to go home. So.
You say EBT?
Oh, no, sorry. I was like, none of that.
She's like, no, wait the
No
fuck up.
Bitcoin, none of that. No, just
Y'all applaud.
Wait, hold on.
I love that. Yeah, sorry. No, like, electronic crap. Just the reference. I got a few more pieces for you. This next piece is one of my favorites to share. It's still cathartic for me. So like I mentioned in my first poem, I have dissociation. And the kind that I have is where I separate myself from my emotions or the situation at hand. And this poem is one that I still sometimes actively dissociate in. So welcome to my therapy homework. I appreciate you being here. But this, while it's cathartic for me and it's homework for me, it is also me giving you permission to allow yourself to feel a feeling I don't allow myself to feel. Because I think in society we are taught, especially as women, that anger is not a safe or welcomed emotion for us to feel, let alone express. And that's just wrong. Anger is a human emotion, and we are human beings, and I would like you to allow yourself to experience the full human experience. And I say that myself as well. And so this is me giving you permission to do that, it's me giving me permission. This is kind of like lidocaine. I was 5 years old, playing on the apartment complex playground with my 2 older brothers. It was a downpour, and we were sliding and dancing in the mud, full of childhood joy. That is the last memory I have where I felt like a child. That is the last memory I have of us 3 kids as a unit. My therapist asks how I feel sharing this story with her, and I say, kind of like I understand why I always want to play in the rain. Kind of like I'm grieving siblings I never actually lost, while their ghosts smile at me in photos pretending the hits don't exist. Kind of like I can't logic my way out of how fucking sad it is to not have a good memory with your brothers in 25 years. Kind of like numbing myself out of this heaviness. And so I do. I fade my eyes out, remove all emotion as she describes dissociation. On my way home, I scrape my hand on a door hinge. I let it bleed and bubble until finally rinsing it off, because isn't that just like me? To prefer dealing with damage I can bandage? As I wrap the cut, I think about how no amount of gauze can clot their neglect. No cast can mend the brokenness in this family. There is no ointment capable of curing the years they disowned me. There was no drug left untested as they searched bottles for a sister they left back on that playground. There is no antibiotic for this kind of healing, so I studied how to inject my own kind of Lidocaine to avoid it all. And I got good at it. You see, there's a calmness in the numbness, a simple path to breathing and surviving. But I've learned this numbness shows itself more as a lack of joy than a lack of song. So I returned to therapy with a bandaged hand and a raw heart and asked her to teach me how to stay present even in the heavy, so that I may finally hold on to a good memory. Thank you so much. Can we take a collective breath, because I need one? Thank you for being in that with me. I really appreciate it. I have two more poems for you, and they are going to be about, they're on the healing side. We're going to move to the hopeful shit. Are we ready for hopeful shit? Yeah! Hopeful shit? Yeah! Not something we hear at poetry often, right? Hopeful shit. This next piece, not as memorized, out of my book. Back there, come talk to me. Remember, you can't pick not me. Thank you for that, Rick. I make myself laugh, and it's always encouraging when others do it too. This piece is one that I wrote before my 30th birthday, because that was an age I didn't think I would ever see. And just recognizing how beautiful healing can be and how nuanced healing can be. So, this is just titled 30. Healing can look like tears sizzling in an egg pan as touch-starved loneliness seasons my breakfast, then resisting harmful habits by writing between legs. It can look like sobbing naked in the bathroom mirror, then collapsing on the shower floor and thinking to myself, at least I'm showering today. It can look like scraping at my nail polish instead of my forearms, then bruising my kneecaps from crying my fears onto the living room floor, then picking up my pen between breaths. Healing can look like laying in bed for 13 hours clean and lonely, not wanting to tell anyone because I am supposed to be okay. Then texting my best friend anyway, because she has seen all parts of me and loves me whole. It looks like letting her love me through this. Then scrolling my camera roll, remembering people love me even if they haven't talked to me in weeks. Healing can be painful in private when all of my triggers converge, giving me another night of 8 p.m. bedtime, becoming 1 a.m. breakdown until my eyes give out and I sleep for a little while. It can look like getting rid of old prescriptions because the thought crossed my mind one too many times, then facing this poem because my people deserve to know. However, healing can also look like the decade-old lily plant from Mama's funeral finally flowering under my care, then experimenting with fresh recipes for fun and my body embracing the new flavors. It can look like my usual table at my usual coffee shop, writing my thoughts as the fresh grounds cool enough to sip. Then building consistency and calm for myself while holding my heart in a notebook. Healing can look like my left shoulder showing more color than my right because I have been driving my way through a summer of loving myself, and the driver's seat usually gets more of the sunlight. It can look like letting my legs feel vitamin D for the first time in years while listening to jazz in Sunset Park. Then remembering I feel myself most in the music. It can look like hoping one day I'll be that older lady who can't stay seated when everyone else is because the sway can't stay in one place. Healing is planning a celebration for my 3rd decade. The one I'd never thought I'd see and am now eager to ring in. Then recognizing all of these thoughts mean I finally want to grow old. Thank you so much. I have one last piece for you, but if you want to follow me, first of all, like, you can come back there and chat with me. We can do the whole exchange thing. But you can also follow me anywhere. Just search Kelsey Bigelow Poetry on literally any of the socials. I'm on all of them because I'm a millennial and I have to be. But I have cards back there too, and you can find me. I'd love to come chat. If you can't buy my shit, I get it. That's cool, but I still want to talk to you. So please come meet me. I want to meet you. I'm very grateful to be in Houston, and I appreciate y'all. This last piece is one that I wrote from a moment of realization that there was nothing fundamentally wrong in my life anymore, and like, what do we do with that? And I don't think we talk enough about how when you get out of survival mode, how disorienting that can be, where you can just like live your life how you want. I know how to not die every day, like not piss off that one person, but like to just make myself happy. What? And I told my therapist that, and she's like, well, now you get to live. And I was like, or I'll write a poem. And so here's that poem for you. This is when the map is no longer highlighted in survival. What do I do after surviving a crosswalk I spent 29 years building as I crossed? After the snow has settled, the traffic has calmed, and the sun has waved me across the street, what do I do with these painted hands? They never learned how to hold, just to fold my feelings into my pocket as I helped others across. These concrete feet haven't learned how to beat their crust off, just to fight off the weight of each year. What do I do when the construction is complete? How do I step on an unfamiliar sidewalk instead of sticking around to sit in my handiwork for a while? To admire the elbow grease I pushed for, to allow myself a release into the life I fought for. How do I walk on? How do I know which road to follow when the map is no longer highlighted in survival? I'm learning. They call this a revival. And it's my turn to create the paths I discover. I'm no longer taking cover or being pulled into the cracks, and I'm learning. The hard hat I crafted from my own back never actually fit me, just enough to look protected. I'm learning to remove it. Let my head breathe sky again, let my hair feel breeze again. I'm learning to let my feelings unfold, especially the good ones. I'm told their names are relieved, peaceful, fulfilled, alive. I'm learning these feelings will live longer outside of my pocket. I'm learning. My crosswalk meant I built a curbside safe enough to take my first step as I begin building a sidewalk all my own. One that can hold the weight of the heavy and the hopeful. Thank y'all so much.
Y'all applaud the poet, applaud the poet, applaud the poet. Y'all give it up for Kelsey Bigelow, all the way from Iowa. Audience, we reached the point of the night where you gotta go on, okay? So we gotta do it on cue so everybody online feel like they missed out because they did, okay? Audience, we reached at the point of the night where we gotta go. We reached the end of our show. But don't worry, because what? We are here each and every Wednesday. Yes, we are. We're at Tuesdays at Right Here's Bye Shows. So right now I need y'all to give one more round of applause for your featured artist of the night. Kelsey Bigelow. She got books on sale, CDs on sale. Go talk to her. Send us some money, okay? Nana Black showed you where to send it to. But right now I need to give some applause. Y'all give it up for the beautiful avant-garde. Yeah, this is why we here. Y'all give it up for Right About Now Poetry and our founder, Amir Safi. Yeah. Y'all give it up for Kirsten at the door that took care of y'all. Y'all give it up for Ajane and Fantasia in the back. My DJ Forte Cloud. Y'all give it up for y'all hosts. Ooh, that's me. Okay, Sharika. Y'all can find me on all social at Legs_Almighty. Okay, we got an R&B night next Tuesday at Red Ears, hosted by Rochelle Gemini. We got the Truth the Poet coming in town from Philly next Wednesday, hosted by your videographer, usually Zach, but he wanna go be with Kendrick tonight. We're gonna let him ride. But it's okay. So audience, what I need y'all to do right now, put your right hand up. Put your left hand up. Okay, I need y'all to just bend and stretch. Okay, bend and stretch. Okay, y'all got cups on the ground, cups around you, trash. Pick all that shit up, okay? There's trash cans all around. And you ain't gotta go home, cause guess what? Waves on Brain Rock, and we got a DJ on the patio. We gonna have a DJ on the first floor. We gonna have a DJ on the second floor. Yes, there is a second floor. The bartenders are here all night. The drinks are flowing. We're here for a good time and a long time till 2 a.m. So you ain't gotta go home. The night can continue. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Once again, we are right about our poetry. You can find us at WAN Poetry on every platform. You can find me there too, except Farmers Meat. Christian Mingle done kicked me off that bench. Okay?
Never let me on.
That never let me on, you right. The that was good friend. The wine beat your ass over there, okay? He can't even hear me, he fighting back. He said, where this bitch come from? That's a day, you had a good time. Isn't that enough? Oh my God! I haven't talked to TikTok in so long. Which one is this? A lot of.
You can talk to that's TikTok and
Which one is TikTok? Which one I can see the word? How do I turn it around? Oh, this is
Instagram.
Oh, this is old. Hey, I be on Instagram talking shit. Hey y'all.
How do you turn TikTok?
I don't fucking know. I'm old as fuck. Damn. How do you turn it around? Nigga like that. Hey y'all. Y'all was rocking out with us tonight. Y'all had a good time? Tell me y'all had a good time. Y'all gotta like talk to the comments or something. Y'all waving at me and shit. The fire emoji. Okay, I like the fire emoji. What's up, big boy? Big boy, I should say that all the time. Oh, look. And TikTok. I'm on both. Okay, bitch. I'm on both. One got me looking thicker than the other, but hell, y'all had a good time. I'm talking to TikTok now because Instagram was talking to me for real. Okay, y'all had a good time TikTok.
Who did it? Okay, y'all can see hear me because who did it? You'll be here soon to perform when? Stop lying. We've been here to perform. Why you lying? I'm a skate mom. Thank you so much. You gotta listen, skate mom. Skate mom, my edges was fighting for his life, okay? And it stayed on. I'm trying to tell. Carry on. Carry on. Okay, keep my way. Okay, it's not about him. It's not about him. Oh, thank you, Sean. This is Houston, Texas. I forgot where we were. We are in Houston, Texas. But we be in different cities. Okay? We be in Dallas. We be in Austin, Chicago. Pulling up to Baltimore. Oh, thank you, boo. She said I'm beautiful. Okay. TikTok, where your compliments at? Because Instagram got y'all. Okay, Instagram is beating y'all asses right now. Okay. And a black beauty at its finest. Are you a poet? You better chill out. Come to Huntsville. Where's Huntsville? I don't know geography.
It's got 8 prisons.
It's 8 prisons. Are you messaging from jail right now? What's going on? Alabama? Come on, friend. We gotta talk about that. The Bama? I don't know about that one, friend. Not just yet. Coming to Orlando, you know, when we going to Chicago?
June 6th and 7th.
June 6th and 7th will be in Chicago. Give me the address. It's a lot of shows in June and July. You from Alabama? WANpoetry.com. It's hella poets in Alabama. I believe it because y'all got to write through slavery still. Okay. It is told. See, friend, hella poets. What y'all be writing about in Alabama? I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit, Aaron. You know I'm talking shit. So once again, right, we're gonna be in Chicago June 6th and 7th for our